The PM was in the EMTV studio this morning to put some clarity on the debate surrounding the state of the economy, with analysts predicting a crisis of proportions similar to the Asian economic crisis of the 1990s. The PM worked to dispel the views.
Our foreign exchange reserves are at about 9 months cover. That's probably among the highest in many parts of the world. Many parts of the world, the import cover is only about 3 months. We have got 9 months. Our exchange rates are stable. Of course, our debt to GDP is very stable. Today, it runs at about 33% of the GDP.
The points that have come to the fore are the cuts will be made to areas of spending that are deemed non-essential. Again, where those cuts will be made, we're not too sure yet. And that health, education and infrastructure will remain untouched.
Can you give us a specific example or some examples of the areas that may be cut?
Well, of course, as I said, some of the development budgets where we've got some development projects that are on the list for this year, those are areas that will be cut. We will do as much savings of projects and we'll defer them to next year. And I think that is one of the top priorities. And non-priority areas where departments can be able to defer their own internal projects to the following year or into 2017, that is the cuts that we will encourage them to do. Health and education are too important.
Total debt today stands at 54 billion kina, and that represents about 34% of debt to GDP. In total, 60% of it is public domestic debt, 30% is concessional loans, that's money borrowed from overseas sources, and 10% is commercial type loans. There are key areas of revenue collection that need to improve, and focus areas now are the collection of tax liabilities. It's the responsibility of the IRC, customs duties, and dividend payments from state-owned enterprises, all of which amount to 2 billion kina. Generally, the Prime Minister is of the view that the state of the economy is manageable and that talking up the economy is crucial for stability. Now, Treasury, meanwhile, is yet to provide an in-depth analysis on the media, economic and fiscal report. Scott Waide, National EMTV News.